Texas A&M, also a team in the market for a quarterback. What do you think about DJU there?
No, I think A&M's got to roll with Wegman.
Okay.
Now, unless
He's
they're getting
the
like
future.
Devin
Okay.
Leary. Yeah. If DJU needs to, if you're DJU, you have one more chance to find your 5-star form. Well, I don't know. Maybe you have 2 in the portal era. But right now you have one more chance.
Keep Slovis. Never say never.
I believe there is a 5-star quarterback inside of DJ Uiagalelei. I don't know if the Clemson scheme was the best fit for him, but Tony Elliott leaves and now it's Brandon Streeter. If I'm DJ, if UCLA would have me, I'm going there. I'm getting coached up by Chip Kelly. If Oregon would have me, if Bo Nix leaves, I'm going there. If Florida would have me, I'm going there. I'm going somewhere where there's a proven offensive mind. Jimbo Fisher hasn't coached a good quarterback since Jameis.
You mentioned Tony Elliott. Does he follow him there to Virginia? Brennan Armstrong just entered the portal. They need a quarterback.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but at the same time, he didn't have a whole lot of success with Tony Elliott.
Great point.
So I think he should. I think it would do him some
You're
good.
looking at the numbers right now between 21 and 22.
I think it would do him some good to get away from that family of coaches and kind of find something new. We talk about Jimbo Fisher hasn't developed a good quarterback since Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is probably the reason we think Jimbo Fisher's an offensive mastermind.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think it's a tough deal. But I think DJU needs a fresh start with coaches he hasn't played for, break away from that system. And I do agree with you. If UCLA will have you, then you go. Maybe if Arizona State, if you can go play for Kenny Dillingham, another guy who's been really good with quarterbacks that should be in the market for one, I think that you get back out there and you take opportunity. He's good enough to start at quarterback for somebody in the Power 5.
Absolutely. It was a scheme, confidence. You felt for him at times. The receivers are not Clemson standard. Like, I think they'll get there, and I think Dabo probably wishes he had started Cade Klubnik a lot earlier.
Yep.
It'd probably be in the playoff right now, but that's a whole other discussion.
That's a different conversation.
I think
It's a different conversation.
I think DJ will. I don't know if he'll be great. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen examples of quarterbacks taking cross-country trips to go play for Pac-12 schools, potentially. You saw what happened with Bo Nix and just that change of scenery. I want to hit on something that you mentioned, and that's his confidence. It's not just a matter of system and fit, and we like to just look at it in football terms, but his confidence was shot. I mean, you listen to him in press conferences, and he is cool, calm, and collected. He's so supportive when it comes to what Cade Klubnik is doing and what Dabo is asking of him in his different roles. Dabo comparing him to Steph Curry. Yes, we can all laugh at that, but essentially you do have those bad nights, but it was a bad season for DJU. The year before last, and up and down when it comes to this year. So how do you rebuild that confidence? Is it as easy as just new building, new coach, just new scenario?
It might be. I was at ACC Media Days in July over down in Charlotte, and DJ was brought as one of the player reps, which I thought was surprising because there was maybe a quarterback battle. And the way they have it is Dabo's up on the main stage in the ballroom. You got the players sitting behind him on stools. One of the reporters asked basically, your fan base wishes that DJ was not your starter. How do you respond to that? And I immediately just tracked my eyes on DJ, and he takes it, man. He just internalized it. I was like, I cannot imagine the stuff he had to hear for 2 years. And he handled everything so great. And I felt for him in the ACC title game. I mean, they kept showing him on the sideline. He's got his helmet on. He's like, this is finally over. And I think probably right now he's officially in the portal. I think he's breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
I get to go get a fresh start. What were we saying about Bo Nix last year, to your point, Emily? Damaged goods.
Yeah. And he bounced back.
He bounced
We're talking
Heisman.
Heisman with Bo Nix
Change
for
of
a
scenery.
while.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just not a good fit. Sometimes it's not good timing. You fall on behind somebody like Trevor Lawrence.
All your receivers are gone.
all your receivers are gone. Those receivers don't look the same. Sometimes you just catch it at the wrong moment. You get there a little bit too late. Sometimes guys get there a little bit too early. You miss the dopest part of the run. You know what I mean?
Sure did.
And he missed the most incredible part of the run. And so I think right now that if you're a team with a quarterback, he brings a lot of value, man. And I'm telling you, he can help somebody win, especially if he gets with a head coach, OC, that really understands how to develop the quarterback.